Across from him, it's Browns head coach Kevin Stefanski. His team fell on the road last week trying to turn things around in front of the home folks here. Game time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. And off we go from Huntington Bank Field. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Cleveland offense set to take the field for the first time. Leading them out, the veteran quarterback first-round pick back in 2017, Deshaun Watson.
The biggest takeaway coming off last week's loss is he just needs to make a bigger impact overall. He certainly wasn't bad. I mean, no interceptions, protected the ball. But he needs to do more. He needs to kind of let it loose and take some more shots downfield and maybe throw into some tighter windows. For his team to win, this offense needs to be better, and at the front of that is the play of the quarterback. Mike, this defense talked all week about the importance of coming out fast and starting this game the right way, and it's less about the loss of yards there on that first play and more about just setting the tone. Hey, we're going to be here all day. We're bringing it, and boy, did they ever.
Again, it's Judkins. And a much more positive run here. That one good for 10, but it's still going to leave him with a third down coming up.
So you find yourself in second and long. What you're thinking here as the play caller is just get this into a manageable third down situation. But after that rush attempt and that big gain, they now find themselves in third and short, which makes it nice. They can run or pass.
Watson's going to throw here on third and long. He's got his man complete to Johnson. And the defense had enough with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Out of the gun, Watson. Oh, a loose football.
That's just got to be a really deflating way to start this game. Like, I mean, you work on this opening script all week long with the expectation that you're going to start fast, and then you come out early, careless with the ball. They knock it loose and create the early takeaway.
Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line. It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's first and goal.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
And they'll run here with McCaffrey. Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the play, but a real solid gain on first and goal. Second and goal. McCaffrey will get into the end zone for a 49er touchdown. And this spectacular season continues. Now his 20th rushing touchdown on the year, a number very few backs have reached in the history of the NFL. Riley Patterson now to add the extra point. He gets it to go, and the 49ers will take a 7-0 lead. Out now is the punter, Morstead. Following the touchdown, he sends this away. On the return, it's Jerome Ford. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. There you see Kevin Stefanski, twice NFL Coach of the Year. His Browns begin their next possession. But trying to hold on to the football this time. Had the fumble on the opening possession, which led to a touchdown. So they trail early as they get it back 1st and 10. Watson now on 1st down. Pushed out to his left. Taking off.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn it to a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
From the 31, here's 2nd down and 3. He'll run. This is Jerome Ford. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
And he's going to have a Browns 1st down as he is stopped at the 35-yard line.
And the ability to continue to sustain these drives and maintain possession, these 3rd downs are so critical, Mike, because every time an offensive play caller gets a fresh set of downs to work with, there's just more opportunities to continue to try to strike deep and go to score.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
I had a defender draped all over. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch.
Pressure gets there, and down he goes. The rookie out of Georgia, Mykel Williams, into double figures now. That is sack number 10 on the year. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And it'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. Here's Christian McCaffrey and the 49ers offense coming back onto the field. And he has made his presence felt in the ground game already in this 1st quarter. And it might very well lean on him the next 3 quarters, too. They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a 1st down.
A gain of 16 yards. And the 49er 1st down.
Now, a handoff to McCaffrey. He did not want to go down there. Carrying tacklers, it's a gain of 9.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Again, it's McCaffrey. And that'll give him a 1st down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
And he is out of bounds. Marshall at the 25. Number 15 gets 15 yards out of that one, and he's got his team a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
They'll run the toss with McCaffrey. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. 1 quarter in the books. The Niners have the early advantage. And we're back to Cleveland. in a minute. It's the 49ers with the football to start quarter number 2. They've got it 2nd down and 12 to go. Here's Purdy. They'll try to set up the screen here. And they'll get about 8 out of that one. But still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
3rd and short. Purdy. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Patterson's kick is good. And the 49ers will extend to a 10-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. What a weekend it's been already in the NFL. 3 games on Thanksgiving, the Black Friday game in Philadelphia, all part of the league saluting the legendary John Madden. This now known for the entire week for us at EA Sports with great pride as the John Madden Thanksgiving celebration weekend. What a great time to honor. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Shelby Harris working his way in to earn his 2nd sack of this first half. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, here's Watson. This defense pinning their ears back, coming to get him again. Nick Bosa. He gets in to register sack 19 on the season. 3rd and long for Watson. He's going to be out of bounds. He is well shy where he needed to get to. It'll bring up 4th down. Here's Corey Bojorquez now, as he's on to punt for the 2nd straight drop. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free.
They're on 31-yard line.
They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And this will wind up a Niners 1st down as good running gets them to about the 44.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now Purdy. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
They'll try to run for it with McCaffrey. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15. Big time play by McCaffrey. 38 yards.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. On the counter, it's McCaffrey. And he's into the end zone. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, 49ers. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
Patterson now to add the extra point. He's got it. And the 49ers move further out in front. It is now 17-0. Out now is the punter, Morstead. Following the touchdown, he sends this away. This fielded at about the 9. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Now it's the Browns' turn as they get set to take over again on offense. They trail this one 17-0 now. Really need to find some inspiration, some momentum on this drive as they'll begin here with 1st down. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Shelby Harris, what a first half. He's pulling together his 3rd sack of the game. To throw on 2nd down, and this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Fred Warner in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year. Shotgun snap to Watson. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Needless to say, there aren't many plays on the call sheet for that down and distance, so instead of doing something crazy and forcing a ball into coverage, he realizes that primary read wasn't there, throw this ball away, and puts an end to this drive.
This returnable from inside his own 40, and he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Here's Christian McCaffrey and the 49ers offense coming back onto the field. And as we move into the 2nd half of the season, you can see he's the NFL leader in rushing touchdowns.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
That one incomplete. They can't hook up there. And that incompletion takes us to the 2-minute warning. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And the defense can't allow him to stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
A gain of 7. And
to throw, Purdy. He'll find his open man. That's Brandon Ayuk. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
That's another 49er 1st down.
Play action now. Purdy. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the...
And he's got another one! Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, San Francisco. And that is touchdown number 25 on the year. So his big first half continues. 3 rushing touchdowns already. Maybe have to start looking at the record book. See if he can do it. The record in a game is 6.
Makes the score Niners 24, Browns nothing.
Out now is the punter, Morstead. Following the touchdown, he sends this away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Browns offense get those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now. They'll run with Judkins to begin the drive. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Watson. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
The loss of 4 brings up second and 14.
Here's Watson now on second down. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. It is third and long.
Third down and 14.
Now it's Watson. Catch made there by Brooks. And he'll be stopped short of a first down. That will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. On comes the punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Oh, that is terrific. Out of bounds, inside the 5-yard line. Here's Christian McCaffrey and the 49ers offense coming back onto the field. And he's been a tough man to stop in this first half, putting up some big numbers already. And remember, we haven't even reached halftime yet. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down. Timeout 49ers. That is their second, as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half. On second down, Purdy. Ayuk makes the catch right side. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
They'll go play action with Purdy. He's going to send it downfield for Ayuk. And the Browns are going to take possession. They've got it at their own 42.
And that's what you call an inexcusable mistake. Sometimes you just have to understand there's no play to be made no matter how hard you try. There's a fine line between being aggressive and being reckless. You just can't put the ball in harm's way.
Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their second, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Here's a second and 6. To throw is Watson. And he somehow manages to get back to the line of scrimmage before he's hustled out of bounds. Here comes third and 6. Here's Watson. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Halftime coming up, and we'll take you down to Scott Hanson for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
We go 0 to 100. Real quick.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here's Christian McCaffrey and the 49ers offense coming back onto the field. He is the NFL leader in rushing to this point of the season, so he's hoping to put together a solid second half to try to take home the title. A run here with McCaffrey. He'll get this ahead for about 3. Marcus Williams there to bring him down. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
They run once more with McCaffrey. And this will wind up a Niners first down as he'll get this up to about the 42.
And this is just more of the same, picking up exactly where he left off in the first half. And these numbers, Mike, as you see them, they just pop out at you. I mean, he has been the driving force of this offense from the very start.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. On the handoff, McCaffrey. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. From the 43, here's 2nd down and 9. Off the play fake, Purdy. Over the middle to Ayuk, complete. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
On 3rd down, here's McCaffrey. And that is going to be good enough. He's got that first down. So conversion, and they move it to the 46-yard line.
And they continue to lean on him in these short yardage, need-to-have-it situations, tough yards. He's been getting them over and over throughout the course of the game, and he picks up more than enough there on 3rd down.
And Ayuk with it on the left side. And they'll take this down inside the 35. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a first down. On the bootleg, it's Purdy. He'll get this out wide to McCaffrey. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. It is 2nd and 9.
At the Browns' 31-yard line.
It's a first carry for the veteran Raheem Mostert.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
They run straight ahead with McCaffrey. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's 4th down.
Brings up 4th down.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Niners add on to their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
From the 6, here comes a return. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Browns offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. On play action, it's Watson. And he's going to go down yet again. He
this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offense.
This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Fred Warner getting in for the sack, and now it's going to be 3rd and a mile. On the ground, this is 4. And that's not going to work at all. He'll manage to get back to the line. That is all. It is 4th down. Hunting time for the Browns. They're set to kick it away, as he'll be standing just inside the back line of the end zone. This will be returned from just beyond midfield, and he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. Here's Christian McCaffrey and the 49ers offense coming back onto the field. And they've used him quite a bit in the passing game. Take a look at the NFL leaders in receiving yards for running backs, and he's right there among the best in the league. McCaffrey now on 1st and 10.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. Throwing is Purdy. The connection made to Ayuk. And he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, but now it's 3rd down.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
Here's McCaffrey. And he'll work his way down to the 32-yard line, and that is enough for a 1st down. So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 1st and 10. On to the 4th quarter we go, and it begins with a McCaffrey run. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10. It's good for a Niners 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Up the middle, here's McCaffrey. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
On 3rd down, it's Purdy. And that is incomplete. Denzel Ward in there defensively to knock it away. Out comes Riley Patterson to try the field goal. This from 40 yards out. Three for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the 49ers will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
The Browns offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. This It's a short throw caught by Njoku.
Pass interference. Offense. Still first down.
The man in motion is Burks. Off play action, and here's Watson. Fred Warner. He gets into drop it. A familiar refrain in this game. That is 12 sacks for the team.
At the 6-yard line.
On second down, here's Watson. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That's a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down. Here's Watson. There's a screen set up for Judkins. He's going to be out of bounds. He is well shy where he needs to get to. It'll bring up fourth down. The Browns getting their punting team out there. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. Here comes a return. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield. Here's Christian McCaffrey and the 49ers offense coming back onto the field. And you look at his numbers as a pass catcher in this one. They've lined him up in different spots, shifted him around. They've made him a real weapon in the passing game. On the ground, it's McCaffrey. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7. On the give, it's McCaffrey. And he's able to find a crease, get ahead for 7. It'll bring up third down. And he continues to rack up the yardage on the ground, and that last run puts him over 200 rushing yards in this game. 3rd and inches. They'll try to sneak it here. And he's going to have a 49ers first down. At least at first glance, they'll spot the football just beyond the marker, and they convert on 3rd and inches.
And the 49ers first down.
Now it's McCaffrey. Bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. It looks like we've got an injured Brown on the field. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll run here with McCaffrey. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be second down. And that's going to do it. A number of runners have come close. But with that last run, he has surpassed Eric Dickerson's all-time single-season record. It was 2,105 yards, but history made with that carry. So after crossing the 2,000-yard plateau, this is the next logical step. With that run, he has done it. He set the new all-time NFL record for most rushing yards in a single season. We'll get this to Ayuk on the jet sweep. And this defense having nothing of it. They get him down for a loss on the play.
Tried to get a little cute here, get the ball into the hands of one of their receivers in space on a jet motion, but really nice job there by the defense. When you can set good edges and you can have good force players on the perimeter of the defense, there's really nowhere for this jet sweep to go, because with them running horizontal before the snap, Mike, it's very hard for these receivers to cut and get vertical.
Here now, 3rd and 5. To throw, it's Purdy. This will not do the trick. They stuck him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
Well, when you call a screenplay, of course, you're looking to catch the defense off guard and pick up a chunk play. You're not thinking you're actually going to find yourself going backwards, but that's exactly the case here, and really nice job by the defense sniffing that one out.
Another one through the uprights. He's 4 for 4 on the game. And the Niners will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. There you see Kevin Stefanski, twice NFL Coach of the Year. His Browns begin their next possession. They trail here late, hoping to put something, anything on the board before they get out of here. Going to start this drive, 1st and 10. Throwing is Watson. Left side, he's got Njoku. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 31-yard line.
From the shotgun, give to Ford. He'll bring this to the 40. That's good enough to move those chains. It's a 1st down.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass. Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So a win here for our visitors, the 49ers. Their winning ways continue. They've yet to be stopped as they remain unbeaten in the month of November. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olsen. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.